Hello. Hey, how is it going? A little bit of rose incense. So I intend, right here, right now, that whoever is supposed to see this will find this. That this will find whoever is supposed to see it. I intend that you will see this at the exact right time you are supposed to. And I intend that I will say exactly what needs to be said. I allow myself to channel the divine, source and spirit of the most benevolent middle path of divine love and light, Christ consciousness. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Do you know who you are? Do you know really who you are? Do you know who you could be? Do you know who your energy is? Do you know that you have a certain prowess to you? Return to sender any vibes that do not serve the highest divine light. Do you know how many people put their life's work into stopping you being you? They really just can't fathom you becoming the version of yourself that you are stepping into right now. Do you even get how incredible you are that you are standing, that you are still standing right here, right now? Do you know how many times they've tried to take you out? Do you know how many times they have tried and have failed that you don't even know about? Do you know how many battles that you have won that you didn't even know you was in? And that's why it never felt easy for you. Because they were never on your side. But do you know who is? Do you know who was? Source, Spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides. They've always been in your corner. Always had your back. Always been fighting for you. Fighting with you. Carrying you when you couldn't carry yourself. Protecting you when you couldn't protect yourself. Guiding you when you felt lost. And now you're here, in the great big unknown. But you don't know what's going to happen next. But you're trusting. You're having faith. You know everything's going to be okay. You don't know how. You don't know when. You don't know why. But you just know that it will. Because it already is. And I bet you are starting to realize how much you have to be grateful for. I bet you're starting to realize how much you have changed and how much your life has changed. I bet you're starting to feel alive again. Like a version of you that you never thought that you could be. And you've let go of so much. You've released so much. You've had to say goodbye to many people that you thought would be in your life for a long time, forever even. But you feel better off. And you're starting to realize that everything that you have lost was never really a loss. That really, now that's gone, it's made space for things that are actually meant for you. You've had to deal with the loss of things that you didn't even have. The life that you thought you'd have. The friends that you thought you'd have. The family that you thought you'd have. But it wasn't meant for you. And I feel like you're starting to realize that now. You're starting to see, you're starting to get it, you're starting to understand. And now not everything is meant to be understood. And sometimes we don't understand things until we are meant to. Because life is like a puzzle. And we get pieces. And then we have to put the pieces together. And at the time, until we have certain pieces, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But that's why we can't trust logic. We have to trust our intuition. And I guess our intuition is everything that the world just told us to ignore. The small voice, the small feeling, the knowing, the things that we see that nobody else does. Because you see things differently. Your perspective is different than what it used to be, to the perspective of most people. You see synchronicities where others see coincidence. You see signs when people just don't see. Once seen, one cannot unsee. And it's rough. And you've probably been in a place where you didn't want this life. You don't want to be able to know the things that you know, or see the things you've seen, or hear the things you've had. But I bet you don't feel like that anymore. I bet you are starting to feel grateful, to come to terms with it, and realize how good your life actually is now. Now that you've processed it. Now that you've learned that everything is okay, and that everything does happen for a reason. And now you're stepping into this new place. You've already stepped into this new place. Let's be real. You're already here. You're already through the door. You just gotta shut the door behind you and lock it. To finally say goodbye. So that you can say hello. So yeah. I think that's all I want to say, really. Just keep trusting yourself, keep believing in yourself. You've got this, and everything's going to be okay.